Hey, this is BlindFox. Welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com. The link is on my YouTube channel page. So today we are going to do the RationTech Gourmet ration, their vegetarian menu, or menu 4. As you can see there, vegetarian menu 4. This was packed in 2023, it expires in 2025. So let's see what we're going to do for lunch. So for lunch we're going to have the raisins. And of course that means we are going to have our bean and lentil curry, because you know me, curry and raisins, it sort of goes together. I like that extra sweetness. We're going to have our pineapple isotonic drink. This makes half a liter, but you can get away with a bit more. Now, why do I like the South African isotonic drinks? They're very strong. Of course, there's a lot of sugar in it, but well, what do you know? I mean, that's what it's there for. You need energy. The reason I like it because it's strong. It sort of masks funny tasting water, which means if you dump your water purification tablets in there, it will give the water a taste. If the water has got a taste of its own, very brackish water, not very nice tasting, that will solve that little problem as well. That's why I like the South African stuff. They're very strong, doesn't matter which one they are. That's why I add extra water, because where I'm at the moment, my water doesn't have that strong a taste. We've got black tea this year. Sadly, no rooibos tea in our ration, only black tea. I'm not sure if this one contained rooibos tea or not. I didn't look, but well, never mind. And we've got our Super Cs. We'll see what's the matter with this little misformed one, if I can find it now. There we go. We've all seen the proper formed. We've all seen the proper formed Super Cs. If you want to see how they look, look at my other rations. I'm not going to review it today because we know how it looks. So this is the misformed one. Oh, it's got the C on the side. Has it got the C on the other side? No. I wonder how it got like this. This is interesting. A half a Super C. We had just crumbs of one, so I didn't want to open that one. But this one, interesting. Very pebbly surface on the one side, the C on the other. Tastes fine. So I don't know if it's two molds that stick them together, how they make it. But how do you get half a Super C? I understand if it's cut in half like this, but cut in half lengthwise? There's never a mark that you can... I mean, I presume they make this like a pill and they squash it. But how can you get a perfect print on the one side and just half a Super C? How do I don't know if the machinery could have cut it like... I don't know what happened to that one. That's the most interesting Super C we've had yet. I'm going to review these because these are all fine, and everybody by now that do South Africa or have watched some of my rations, these Super Cs is very ubiquitous. Huh. I wonder how they didn't pick it up when they packed the package. It just slipped through, but this is one of the more interesting Super Cs we had. So what I'm going to do is heat up this, boil a cup of water for this, half a liter of water for this, use my ration heater to heat up this. This is just salt and pepper for the meal, to heat up the meal, and then we're going to do the raisins. Now the ration heater, I've showed you how it works this year, 2 little stickers. I use one per time. Here we've got our pad inside a little sachet. Only problem I have with these mesh pads doesn't have it's just one pocket. There's no stitch line between for multiple pockets, so your what's it, iron magnesium filing sort of clumped up sometimes. But anyway, everyone knows how these work by now, or if you don't, go and check out every ration we did. So I'll go and prepare this and I'll be back. Okay, we already did our Super C. Now let's check out our curry. We have got some potatoes, I think. I think there's carrots, it might be butternut, I'm not sure. There's beans, there's lentils of course, and there's green beans and peas, and so I presume that's carrots. And then sweet corn. Might be mushrooms as well. I like curry. But it's still a curry, you can taste it. And you know, raisins, we've done raisins before. These are nice raisins, by the way, taste nice and sweet. There's Thompson, I think. There's, I think, OR. I don't know if there's any treated with sulfur. Thompson, as I said, just chucked on a cement floor and dried, or dried out in the sun. OR, you put it in a lye solution first, strong lye solution. It sort of thins the grapes, the exterior, the little, oh come on, not the peel, yeah, and then you dried it in the shade. It's a bit darker than Thompson's. Then the other one you did do the same, but dried in the shade in the presence of sulfur. Nice sweet tasting raisins. These hasn't, sometimes they sort of excrete their sugar, some these didn't. But we're gonna mix these into our curry. You can see there the big pieces of carrot. As I said, it might also be butternut as well. Big pieces of potato, beans, there's lentils. As I said, I like raisins in curry. It gives it that sweetness reminiscent of Malay curry or sweet Malay curry. Brought to the Cape by the Malay slave. So thank you, Malaysia, for sending us sweet curry. It's a very nice thing if you never had it. There's either chutney in or a sort of a apricot jam thing in the curry. But if you can somewhere where you get sweet Malay curry, it's very nice. It can either be a mild one or a not so mild one, but there's still the sweetness in it. Did I taste this? Oh well, let's taste it again. Lost the fake pineapple. Slightly soury, not much. But it's a nice little cool drink to drink. And you get some other stuff. I think there's vitamins and stuff in besides the sugar and minerals and whatever. Since it's an isotonic drink. Then we've got our black tea, which is normal black tea. It's just normal black tea. Of course, your drink or your cool drink you will eat or drink throughout the afternoon, maybe, as you will do with the rest of your raisins you didn't chuck into your curry. And the Super C's, of course, you can eat the whole day. This is what I like about these little bags. You can keep your little Super C's and stuff in them. You can also put some raisins in there. You can also tie your raisins close with them. Curry is nice. There's no meat in there, but you don't miss it. Nice big potatoes. There's beans. There's lentils. There's not the overabundance of anything. It's, I think, nicely balanced. You don't get tired of one type of taste. It's not bad. And that was lunch. It was the RationTech 2023 Gourmet menu, the vegetarian menu or menu 4. Interesting menus. They change stuff every year though, but their dishes are nice. South African dishes not as salty as some other countries' dishes. You can of course add extra salt and pepper. I'm not going to. I've got trouble tasting saltiness in food sometimes, so I just don't bother adding extra salt. What else is there? Oh yes, the nice thing about South African, well, this is not just ration, or there you can order the little food sachets separately. You don't have to order all the ration packs or the whole ration pack. You can just order the individual foodstuffs. The problem is they don't keep as long as other foods, or these what do you call it? These food in these pouches doesn't keep as long. Why? There's not a lot of preservatives in. You can of course use it for hiking trips and stuff. But anyway, here is our ration, and that was interesting. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please come donate on patreon.com.